Next up, we're in the far north of Holland, where home side Groningen in their brand new Euroborg Stadium take on Heracles. Heracles in the black and white stripes. Whistle had already gone. That goal won't stand. In fact, a yellow card for Sota Hirayama for a handball. And what, you've got to wonder, was his hand doing up there in the first place? Ron Jans out of his chair. That cross from Bruno Silva just a little long. This is Koen van der Lack playing for time. Groningen have managed to turn this around well, but they don't have enough attackers in there. Perhaps a clear chance now. Oh! Bruno Silva, I'm sure, had the time to bring that down. Probably time to bring it down and play it on the floor. Chose the big volley, though. And Antoine van der Linden coming to the attention of the referee. Set piece for Heracles. The whistle again. And Heracles have got to wonder what they can do to actually have a goal registered when it hits the back of the net. That was terribly unfair. Sota Hirayama called up for pushing one of the Groningen players, and that really was barely a touch. Groningen managed to keep it in. There's a good keeping from Martin Piekenhagen, Heracles' German keeper. Sota Hirayama now in the second half. No goals as yet. Heracles coach Peter Bosz is off to Feyenoord in a couple of weeks as their new technical director, so that will certainly rattle them. They're in trouble already. And Groningen pressing here, and Martin Piekenhagen up to the challenge that time. That was dangerous. And you've got to say the challenge as well was unnecessary. And very, very wise of Danny Boyce to stay down. That was just silly. And now you've got to wonder when Danny Boyce is going to get up. So the whistle for full time here. Peter Bosz is off to, well, that unnecessary as well. The arguing continues here. Martin Piekenhagen certainly not to blame there. It was Boyce who ran over the top of him. And look at this. After the final whistle, Martin Piekenhagen has been given a red card. Well, that just seems silly. It was not Piekenhagen who was at fault in the initial clash before the whistle went. Let's see what he did here. Well, that was unnecessary as well. More importantly, in the final score here, 0-0. Next up, we're in Rotterdam, where the home side Feyenoord take on Ajax in this, the 50th Dutch League clash between these two sides. Danny Blind there on the left, the coach of Ajax, a coach under pressure. Here in Rotterdam, in front of a crowd of 45,000, an absolutely packed house. So it's Feyenoord in the red and white, and taking the game to Ajax. Oh, they've lost it. That's bad defending, and Nick Hofs makes the most of it on 21 minutes. Erwin Koeman there, the coach of Feyenoord, a brother of Ronald Koeman, who has done such a superb job. But look at that. The replay would suggest an offside against Nick Hofs. Fact is, the Ajax defenders weren't really watching him. The goal will stand, though. 1-0. Well, Ajax at the moment hovering really just around mid-table. almost unheard of scenario. And Ajax strike back though. Marcus Rosenberg scores on 23 minutes, taunting the Feyenoord fans, saying, "I can't hear you." And it's 1-1. Herbie Emmanuelson was the player who set him up, and some credit does have to go to him. That's a great run by Romeo Castellan. Castellan carving his way through there. Well, the last time Feyenoord won here in Rotterdam against Ajax was way back in December of 2000. So they'd dearly like to set the record straight. That should be an easy put away. It is for Romeo Castellan. He came close before, and just before the break, Romeo Castellan makes it 2-1. Dirk Kuyt made the break. Romeo Castellan really only just got a touch. He seemed to slip. Last season's top scorer, setting up a great goal for Castellan. Into the second half. Romeo Castellan again. Castellan to Dirk Kuyt. Kuyt sees a little bit of room and makes the most of it. The roles are reversed. Castellan sets up his captain, and it's 3-1. And Feyenoord passing it around well, but only just able to get the vital touches to it. But it certainly finished up where it counted at the boot of Dirk Kuyt, who very nearly headed off to the English Premier League this season, and I'd say will almost certainly be doing that this summer. The only reason he didn't make it over there was a late breakdown in pay talks. This is Solomon Kalou. Grigera trying to block him out, but Kalou manages to get off a good pass. And referee Rene Timmink immediately pulls out a yellow card for Denik Grigera. Oh, they've all missed it. They've stopped at once. And on the second attempt, Bahia couldn't pop it away. They had wisely had a man on the post to block things anyway. A bad attempted clearance there. And Ajax do manage to get one back, but it's right on 90 minutes. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, formerly of Heerenveen until about a month ago. And just checking the books, and that will put Klaas-Jan Huntelaar on top of the scorers chart, just by one so far. So there's your Dutch League top scorer with 18 goals. Ajax, though, need more. There's the whistle for full time, and a big win for Feyenoord, their first at home against their old enemy in 5 years. 3-2. Next up, we're in Waalwijk, where RKC take on NEC from Nijmegen. RKC in the blue and yellow strip and looking for the early goal here, and Robert Fuchs finishes off on 12 minutes. RKC, who started off so strongly this season, they promised so much. They got as high as 5th in the table, and now they have dropped to around about mid-table. RKC, of course, who last season were coached by Erwin Koeman. RKC playing on this day their 600th Dutch League match in Holland's top flight. Gabor Babos picking that one up, NEC's Hungarian keeper. NEC coached, formerly coached by Johan Neeskens, who's now down in Australia, helping out the national team down there, alongside Chris Hiddink. Oh, great footwork. RKC really opening them up. This is Lurling. And Anthony Lurling, not a particularly good turn there. NEC still met well. They nearly come away with it. Said Boutar. Romano Denenboom nearly producing something special for NEC on that occasion. Back with RKC. Oh, that was an impressive looking strike. Just couldn't keep it low enough. Loose ball for Romano Denenboom, who does not make a mistake. Replying to Robert Fuchs' goal, and on 42 minutes, David Jones laid it on for him. The Englishman setting him up nicely. Romano Denenboom scores to make it 1-1. Getting a touch there, and the final shot from Jochen Janssen. There's Janssen. No, not cleared well. Denenboom up for it. Oh, lovely. Nice control. Well, you've got to say Denenboom certainly deserved a goal. NEC calling for handball. And that absolutely was. It was a hand that stopped that ball going in the net. And a red card for Raman van Haren. Well spotted by the referee. And NEC cannot take advantage. David Jones, formerly of Manchester United, missing that one. That was an appallingly taken penalty a week after Jones scored 2 goals in 1 match. Said Boutar makes it 2-1. Well, they missed the penalty, but Boutar makes up for it on 76 minutes. With a little help from Edgar Barreto, it's 2-1 now in favour of NEC. Denenboom clears. He's come right back. Gabor Babos. Oh, that's a great ball forward for Andre Niedzeland. Niedzeland rounds the keeper and finishes off nicely. Andre Niedzeland on 87 minutes, and that should be game, set, and match for NEC. 3-1.